thank you for coming back. And man, oh man, congrats on the record.
Thank you.
Come on, this is fantastic. What a great record. And man, so what is the thing that went down with this? Because we've been waiting 4 years for the album to come out, and there was some legal thing with your label or something?
Yeah, it was, you know, business.
Yeah.
Man who shot up tour buses belonging to rapper Lil Wayne pleaded guilty and accepted a 10-year prison sentence. He had until today to take a deal. Channel 2's Cobb County Bureau Chief Ross Cavett live outside the courthouse with why the DA's tough stance on gang cases may have persuaded the gunman to take the deal.
Man known on the streets as Pee Wee or Roscoe will spend 10 years in prison. The district attorney here in Cobb County believes the gang problem is getting out of control in Cobb and really the metro. We told you about a case last week in which his office asked the judge for a 350-year sentence in another gang case. So it's likely Jimmy Winfrey saw the writing on the wall.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, I guess so, yeah.
Kind of over my head at times.
Really?
And I'm a real musician. I'm an artist. So.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so.
Well, all new at 5, the state's highest court has reversed convictions for the man who pleaded guilty to shooting at rapper Lil Wayne's tour bus. Back in 2015, prosecutors say Jimmy Winfrey opened fire on 2 of Lil Wayne's tour buses as they drove down 285. No one was hurt, and as part of the plea deal, a judge sentenced Winfrey to 10 years behind bars. Well, today, the state Supreme Court decided the trial judge in that case improperly participated in plea negotiations by encouraging Winfrey to take the plea deal. The court says that made the plea involuntary.
Must be, is it frustrating because you couldn't get away from your label, or is it too, you can't even talk about it?
It's business.
Legal stuff?
But when I say I'm an artist, meaning I'm so into what I'm doing every day, meaning my craft, that when I have to go too far into something else, I put somebody else in charge of it. When there's somebody else that was in charge of it messes up, then everything blows up. And that's how everything blew up. We just need the debris to clear and clarify.
In this new civil court filing we obtained, the driver's attorney points to phone records showing Young Thug called Winfrey 8 times in the moments before the shooting. They also point to this jailhouse call between Winfrey and Birdman.
You come out here and get this money, nephew. Well, my nigga, you done blessed. You done did everything you could do, bro. It's an eye opener, bro. You know what I'm saying? While you're on that strictly business.
Clear, and then go back to exactly just you getting out of the stuff. But how do you fill the time? You have 4 years. What were you just writing?
Working.
Yeah,
working just in the studio every day. I like to skate, skating, things like that. I am a father of 4.
Oh, really?
That's the main thing.
Atlanta rapper Young Thug in new legal trouble. Late last month, prosecutors slapped the star with 8 felony charges related to an arrest in Brookhaven in September of 2017.
Atlanta rapper Young Thug in new legal trouble tonight. There's a warrant out for his arrest on 8 felony drug and gun charges. It all stems from an incident last year.
2 members of his entourage were also taken into custody. It's just when detectives learned about this party, they put together a last-minute operation. The source says there had been an ongoing weapons investigation into both Young Thug, whose real name is Jeffrey Lamar Williams.
Rapper Young Thug is in jail this morning, busted at his own birthday bash at Dave & Buster's.
CBS 2's Cara Finstrom is live in Hollywood, and she has details. Cara?
Sharon is facing a felony charge of carrying a concealed weapon in a vehicle. Just behind us here is Hollywood and Highland, and this is where he was arrested last night. He'd rented out the Dave & Buster's here for a party to celebrate his 27th birthday and his new album. And someone who works with him, and he says weapons were recovered. You may know the artist because of his appearance in the song Havana. The Atlanta-based rapper just introduced his own album, Slime Language. Officers at the Hollywood police station where Young Thug was initially taken tell us he had some kind of a minor medical issue related to a pre-existing condition and had to be taken downtown for treatment. We did talk with a bystander in Hollywood overnight who was well aware of the party.
So it's his birthday party / album release party. He dropped an album today on his birthday, and in celebration of that, he rented out the venue starting at 10 p.m. But as far as I know, the venues, they made an announcement saying the event was canceled.
Young Thug is mentioned in the court documents with co-defendants Cedric Jones and Sergio Kitchens. Brookhaven police say they arrested the trio last year in what started as a traffic stop violation for tinted windows. Investigators tell Fox 5 when they stopped the 2016 Mercedes-Benz Maybach, they found narcotics and pills as well as weapons and thousands in cash. Just months before that incident, Atlanta officers arrested the rapper at Lenox Square in Buckhead on an outstanding warrant for failure to appear in a previous court hearing. According to TMZ, just last month, police arrested the artist and his crew on felony weapons violations during his birthday party in Hollywood. Young Thug and the group have since bonded out.
That's a lot of stuff right there, actually, yeah. You can't smell it on TV, but when you're here, I'm getting a little secondhand.
Can I say something? Damn, bro, it feels amazing, bro. To be home, bro, fucking with my son. I love that nigga to death. I don't know what y'all know, but I know what the fuck I know, and I know how I feel about what I know. I knew this day was gonna come, but I ain't know when it was gonna come.
Say congrats. You got Kendrick Lamar in here, Travis Scott, Nicki Minaj, Snoop Dogg, and this is going to be your 4th #1 album.